Hello and welcome back to FTL Multiverse, where my first real run of the mod is all the way at Sector 2. So let's carry on, I suppose. We also have a quest location here. So let's head there. A group of theocracy vessels have gathered together near the beacon. They are concerningly well armed and protected, but they barely pay any attention to your presence. I suppose I'll hail them. Could also just attack. Not sure if that's a good idea though. A rather annoyed Rockman responds, seemingly not at all grateful for your quick response to their distress call. We were tasked with transporting military supplies to a theocracy outpost at the end of this sector, but a SSLG squadron raided our convoy. If you can assist us in recovering it, we will give you the leftover supplies. Sure, why the hell not? The Rockman grunts and grants you access to the codes broadcast by a tracking chip on the stolen cargo. Added a quest marker. Okay, so where the... Okay, it's going here. So, yes. Easily, we should be able to do that. Obviously, as that is the only route to the exit. An SSLG ship hangs above the orbit of a planet. They look like they are preparing for battle. This does not concern you, renegade. Inform the SSLG that the settlement is actually owned by the theocracy. Inform the SSLG that the settlement is actually owned by the outcasts. Okay, I have no idea what to choose here. Yeah, I can't quite remember how the lore for this sector goes, and if that has an effect here. Obviously, this is the first time I've ever seen this event. I'll go with option 2 and let's see what happens. You are trying to trick us. You cannot expect us to believe that you are right and we are wrong. Show us some proof or be destroyed for your treachery. Okay, well, we have long-range scanners, so present them an accurate reading of the settlement. So it is true to think that we almost committed the exact crime we are trying to stop. Thank you, renegade. I have misjudged you. The settlement and the ship offer a tribute for settling the situation. Hooray! Notoriety decreased, Crystalline Empire. You've done a good deed here. Okay, so we have 160 scrap, and we are about to go to a store, though... This is a pirate store, so I don't know if we'll be able to shop there. I would assume that yes. Doing decently well. Though the hull is not doing great. Pirate station. We can also attack them. Okay, that's probably too tough for us. Who knows though? It might not be. Slug repair gel. Breaches on this enemy will automatically be repaired even in the absence of crew. Also provides a 35% crew combat resistance and 50% hazard resistance to crew. Respirators. Okay. Station. This enemy is a station, meaning it has 0 evasion without cloaking. Yes, well, no evasion. But it's probably way tougher than just a ship at this point. Pirates nowadays are just commonplace. Hell, if there wasn't a pirate here, you'd have been more surprised. Looks like the station here is a market of sorts, and they're open to trading with anyone. Well, let's hail them. Fits. You aren't here to arrest us, are you? When you shake your head, the pirates relax and show you where they're keeping various crates of resources. Apparently, they won't let you trade until you've bought one. Okay, interesting. I suppose we'll get some fuel, as I'm not using the other stuff at the moment. As you're carting the crate back onto your ship, you notice the crate suspiciously bears the Federation logo. Where did this come from? Okay, I will question them about this, I suppose. You know damn well where we got them. And now you'll be our next. Okay, well, we got into a fight anyway, so let's see if we can do this. It's going to be difficult, probably. You get ready for combat. Okay, I could do last-minute repairs for 1. That doesn't seem worthwhile, but I might regret my decision if it comes to it. Okay, so yeah, let's, I suppose, probably go for the weapons, or maybe the shields first. I do kind of need to deal with the shields, as they have 2. They will be doing some boarding, and they seem to have mind control as well. Or was that the cloaking? Anyway. Hello, Slug. Okay, but we have a mantis, so we'll be fine on that front, I think. Where are you going? Oh, you're joining him. Okay, I might need some additional help in that case. Also, are you going to actually attack Bomfy M? If you are, then that is bad. That is definitely bad. Let's see. Yeah, Thomas has decided to attack both Hector and Bomfy M here. Okay, that seems to be a pike beam. I'm not sure if it's the same weapon as it is in vanilla. And that's an ion something. Anyways, I think we can do this. Yeah, you need help, I guess. So let's send Jax there. Well, if we die here, it's a lesson learned. Okay, there's the mind control gone. Let's use the pheromone now. And let's try to synchronize the weaponry as well. So now I need to decide what I want to shoot. The cloaking is actually a good target as well, but I don't know. I think I'll go for the shields first. Let's wait for a bit for the chain anti-hull laser. And keep an eye on Thomas's health. There we go, 1 down. Do they have cloning? No, they have a medbay instead. Right, so they might still send Border, so I guess you should be healing up. You can go back there though. Let's do that. And let's begin firing. Nice, okay. That's very good. And now let's try to avoid the auto-firing. Since they have cloaking and... well, they don't have shields anymore, but still. Okay, there's the stupid mind control again. Okay, you can go back now, I guess. You could also use Bruce Geruk though. I also have the nano ability, which I haven't used yet. Yeah, that seems good. 0.3 times damage taken from crew combat, so let's use Bruce there instead of Mr. Jax. Let's also open the doors for oxygen reasons. Alright, so they are probably repairing the shields. Not sure how many crew they have. But I can target something else now if I'd like, once I get the weapons. So let's go for the cloaking actually. Let's go cloaking and shields. You are considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Okay, that's a pretty crappy offer, though. So I will continue fighting. Stupid pirates. Alright, there's the mind control gone again. Now I suppose I can target that. There we are. But yeah, that does mean I don't get to do any shopping. The destruction you have brought upon the pirates has proven effective, and their ship, it's a station, explodes. You scrap the remains. So there we go. Is there another store here? No. So next sector, if we make it that far, I probably will kind of need to visit a store. Anyways, return to your stations. Well, at least that means I can now perhaps spend some scrap elsewhere. Probably not the shields, so the next upgrade is only 30. Sensors 2 is actually pretty good. I'll take that now. Let's take one weapon control as well. That means I can use the Pierce instead of one of these if I'd like, and I also have some leeway in case the system gets damaged. Though obviously I could get the next level of weapon control to have a full arsenal at my use. I mean, that makes things a lot easier. I guess I will, sure. Let's do it. Let's also get one power bar. There we go. There we have a full arsenal of weaponry. Let's also rearrange them like that. And also, yes, oxygen. Let's get that. Wasn't this supposed to auto-refill? I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, I guess I can wait for a bit. So if I open the doors, does that help? Yes, yes it does. Okay. Alright, let's go. As you approach the beacon, the tracker chip's signal lets out a beep of confirmation and goes silent. This must be the right place. You can see a couple SSLG ships docked with a small green station. Okay, well, blue option, upgraded weaponry, demand they surrender. Okay, well, we are getting some immediate benefit out of that. The crystals are both terrified and furious. Do you have any idea what you're doing? The theocracy aren't your allies. They'll stab you in the back the first chance they get. Don't do this! Okay, so we kind of need to choose a side. I don't know what's better here. So we might meet both factions later as well. Yeah, I suppose the reputation system comes into play with planning your route. I don't know. Well, we have to piss off someone. I'll ignore them and demand they hand over the cargo. With no other choice, the crystals hand over the cargo and jump away not too long after the theocracy convoy arrives and inspects the cargo. Satisfied, they transfer over a reward, but as you're leaving, explosives shake your ship. Seems the SSLG was right about you being stabbed in the back. Okay. Well, 2 damage is not that bad. Notoriety increased, Crystalline Empire. Okay, that sucks. Sucks a bit. Okay, but there we go. Let's carry on. Go here, I suppose. The SSLG's agents have a little beef with the Federation, but they've always been suspicious that it might try to intervene with their movement. One overly cautious ship nearly spots you and isn't taking any chances. You get ready. Alright, deal with the weaponry first. I guess I can do the auto-firing with everything. Let's also do this. I'm not sure if these crystal weapons have more than one piercing or not, but doesn't hurt to be safe rather than sorry. You have bested us. I will no longer underestimate you foreigners. Please, let us leave in peace. Again, not that good of a reward. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's better. A few shards from the shattered armor almost hit your ship, but luckily you pilot out of the way just in time. You scrap what you can. Alright. Yeah, probably leave now. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. Explore, I guess? A critically damaged civilian carry ship is nearby. Scans show their life support is beyond non-functional and they won't live long. Upgraded sensors. Run a scan on the ship just to be certain. It appears only one civilian survived the explosion. They're grateful for your help and offer to serve on your ship. And we get Craig Dolan, who is something. What are you? Are you crystal? Where are you? Over here. Yeah, you're a crystal. Active ability 2 charges, locks down rooms. Each costs 7 health. Reduced suffocation damage. Max health is increased to 125. Inflicts 0.8%, well, not percent, times damage. Okay, sure, why not? We are getting... Well, we are not full yet, but well, then again, I don't know what the limit for the crew is in this mod. And also, I don't quite remember what it is in Vanilla FTL. I think it's 8 in Vanilla FTL. I guess it's probably fair to assume that the limit might have been upped. Though that might only apply in certain situations, like with a different ship. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Next sector, please. Lawless territory or spectral district. I have no idea what a spectral is. There's a hazard. Let's go lawless. You've entered hyperspeed. Okay, let's just proceed, I guess. Pirate-controlled sector, type neutral, unique false. Dominant faction, pirates, rebel threat level medium. Pirate space is no safe spot for any ship. Unfortunately, you should have little guilt picking off this sector's inhabitants, considering they'd be just as willing to do the same to you. Okay, so if we find a pirate store this time, I think I will play along so I can get some shopping done, mainly to get the repairs. A few years ago, this region was bustling with trade activity. Now it is overrun with bandits and marauders. You should tread lightly here. Okay, so we have a pirate guard. I think I might just attack, though that does obviously come with some risk. They have energy shield. But yeah, I have a very nice assortment of weaponry. Hacking, mind control, teleportation, boarding drones, and all hull damaging or ion weapons will all be blocked until disabled. You are immediately greeted by the guard. Greetings, friends! Welcome to our sector. I'm sure you're aware that there is a fee for entry. F you. Okay, let's see. Okay, that looks like to be a beam weapon, though it might, I guess, also be an ion weapon. And they have like a flak cannon. And nothing else, it seems. Everything to the weapons. Oh, are you... You're a vamp feed. What the hell is that? Similar to the orchid floral, refills oxygen slowly. Enemy crew in the same room lose 15% of their max health and move slower. Okay. Okay, so that is, it seems, like an ion weapon, indeed. Let's do this for some evasion here. Excellent. Very good. You have been dealt with, stupid pirates. It appears the guard ship is sending out a distress signal to a nearby ASB platform. Brace for impact. Okay, well, thank you for not doing it earlier, I guess. I can spread my damage out now. Also, I don't need to target that, so let's do that instead. There we go. See ya. You have defeated the pirate guard. Whatever might have been in the cargo has for certain been destroyed, but you can at least salvage some supplies. Okay, so yes, you get special rewards from defeating these guard ships as long as you just kill the crew. Read that on the wiki. By killing the pirate guard, you have no doubt caused them to dispatch reinforcements to track you down. Watch your step as you explore the sector. Okay, can I do a task, perhaps? Yes, I can do a salvage mission. That's good. You might be able to salvage any space junk. And we find nothing, though. Alright, let's go. Do I see... There's a merchant here. That's very far away. However, with the augmentation that I have, I could immediately head there. And then I can just visit any location I've already been to anyway. And that might be the right call, as I kind of need repairs kind of desperately at this point. Almost desperately, at least. So go there. The direct route is still going through a lot of territory anyway. Yeah, I think I probably will. A ship with conspicuous Argeon markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Argeon transport. Okay, what's an Argeon? Well, this kind of solves my problem, though, if it's genuine. I could also attack, but let's hail the ship. The ship responds, "Come in, under the banner of Argeon. I welcome you. I have many things. Would you care to take a look?" This might be a trap, but let's do it. A human in an exquisite suit meets you on board. "Welcome to my ship. We specialize in drones of all kinds. Can I interest you in any?" Seriously, guys, this is what you have. God damn it. Amphi-drone. I guess I could get like a drone system later, but currently this is useless. A special toggle drone that can switch between combat and defense modes. Tip, toggle drones can have multiple functionalities. You can switch the mode of blah blah blah. Combat drones require one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, god damn it. Can I still attack you, please? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Pleasant journeys. Once back to the helm, a series of explosions rocks your ship. The pirate ship has powered its weapons. You receive a message. You shouldn't waste people's time, Captain. You are one to talk. A-hole. We have a leech here. Drains one power bar from any enemy system in the current room. Interesting. Regenerates if unharmed. And they will be doing boarding, and they also have cloning, and there's also fires on the ship. God damn it. Okay, I guess I'll vent this area. As well as that. What about here? Do I trust in Jax the Orchid? Guess I'll help him out with this. Well, not with Thomas. I will need Thomas to fight. Probably this guy. And I also will need to repair the healing medbay pretty soon. Well, let's see how this goes. Also, what the hell is that blue guy? What are you? Phantom. Okay, how about venting this area as well and just leave? This is going to suck though. This is really going to suck. This might even be death. Maybe. But let's not mentally give up just yet. I could also just move these two there. I guess that might be enough. But let's see about this Phantom. Sabotage systems twice as fast. Okay, so that means I don't want to leave him there, I guess. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. You guys head on over there. And anything else? I do have a power bar, but I guess I don't want the oxygen back yet, do I? Well, I guess I do actually. Okay, pheromones. Okay, you're there. And the fire's out there, but not here. Also, yes, the weapons. Need to pay attention to what's going on. This is a difficult game. Can't lose my focus if I want to survive. So that's an ion weapon, that's a laser, that's a laser as well, I guess. I suppose we'll first... Well, then again, I could full barrage the weapons, and with this amount of weapons, I think I'll be fine. Getting through 2 bars of shields, probably. But let's synchronize it. Interesting. Okay, fire's out there. So let's do that. You guys are repairing that. Those are ready. This is not. But I think I'll fire straight away after this pierces. There. Bomb is still doing okay. Not great, but still okay. Okay, everything there. There we go. Alright, and there's one invader left, it seems. Matt the Slug, who's soon to be a dead slug. Let's also close the doors. Okay, there we go, there we go. So yeah, they do have a cloning bay. I think I'll target that next, probably. They have their hands busy doing this repair here. Alright, let's also, speaking of repairs, repair this. And all of you guys actually there. And also you go here. Well, actually you can't fit there, can you? No, you can't, I don't think. just go to the doors, I guess. Scans show that the pirate ship is trying to escape. Destroy it before it can get away. Okay, that would suck if they can get away. So indeed, let's try to prevent that. Hopefully we can. I would imagine that we can prevent it. So get back in the weapons. Well, actually everyone return to your stations. Let's wait with the bursts. Are you seriously invading me again? Why? Hi. Okay, Thomas, you know what to do. Alright, so now let's focus fire. You are considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Again, no. Greedy SOBs. The pirate ship has been reduced to scrap. Okay, that's not very good of a reward, sadly, but I guess it's marginally better. Oh, okay, sure, why not? Return to your stations. So, yeah, I need to be careful not to trust these devious pirates. Also, let's assign you actually there in a safe position, yeah. Alright, so we're over here. Oh, there's a store here. Okay, that helps a lot. So I don't need to actually head there necessarily. Hull is at 9. I think I'll just straight ahead go to the store instead of visiting this beacon first. Let's do it. There's only one other ship at this beacon showing... Only one, huh? Usually it's only one. Showing minor damage. They explain that they had a run-in with pirates and are now selling off their equipment to fund repairs. These guys are great targets. Militia Outrider. What's this? Shield Booster. Okay. Before you shop, you still have some time to do something else. Okay. Task? Never mind. Okay, so what do we have? 3 pages. Nice. Okay, first of all, we do need repairs, but let's take a look. Torch. I'm not getting a weapon. I have a full assortment, but let's take a look at these. Torch beam. Ignites fires. Okay. Hydra burst missiles. Fire multiple damage warheads for the price of 1 through patented replication technology. Requires 3 power. Shots per charge 1, max charge shots 5. Interesting. Frost Laser Mark 1. Frost lasers are one of the few weapon types capable of locking down rooms, keeping most crew from entering or leaving. Interesting as well. Stun chance 100% locks down rooms on hit. Okay, like I said, I'm not getting a weapon though. Nor am I buying a crew member, I don't think. We're doing fine with that. Let's not get a clone bay, as that will get rid of my med bay. Teleporter, though. I could get a crew teleporter. I do have boarding capabilities, I guess, with a mantis, etc. Usually when I do teleporting, as at least in vanilla, I do like to have the clone bay instead of the med bay. I don't know though, this is quite expensive. It will kind of pay for itself though, if I can stay alive and do it. However, I could also just get like a drone control or hacking. I have 20 drone parts. Okay, augmentations, magnetic payload. Single-use combat augment that can be deployed before combat to deal 4 damage to an enemy system of your choice, as well as against their hull. Single-use. I'm not getting that, but yeah, that's intriguing. Advanced ventilation. Life support now prioritizes your crew, refilling oxygen 65% faster in rooms where crew are present. Asphyxiator. Cripples the enemy life support system. Uses more power for each system bar disabled. That is also very interesting, especially if you're playing with Laniuses. But yeah, first of all, I do need repairs, and then I need to decide, do I possibly want a crew teleporter? So yeah, I can potentially do things with that, since I do have a mantis and a crystal. It's a little bit risky. And I also already am doing the weapon thing, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to also do some teleporting, though I can't really do anything against automated ships, for example, though I haven't met any yet. I will at some point. Lanius ships will also be basically unboardable, unless I have the max teleporter or something to help. Drone control comes with a free combat drone Mach 1. I don't think I need that. Can't get cloaking unless I sell something, maybe? I don't think I will sell anything. Well, first of all, let's get some repairs. So, okay, goodbye hacking. I'll actually fully repair, I guess. Well, nearly. Okay, so now do I want the teleporter? So it's a 20-second cooldown, so obviously comes with the risk of killing my own guys while they're doing things. Instead, what could I do instead? Not much here. Unless I want the drone control, but like I said, this is... At least this drone feels a bit useless when I have so much firepower already. I could also just save my money. That is allowed. But then again, yeah, I can upgrade this. Okay, sure, let's try it. Let's see. Usually it's very, very good to be able to board others, and I do have these two here. If you can kill the enemy crew, then you get better rewards. And since I'm not doing no pause, I guess I have kind of an advantage against the AI. Also do that. Alright, so nearly at full hull. Once again, I could do the travel back thing if I really wanted to. What is this? Planet-side anti-ship batteries. Okay, well, don't think I'm going there anyway, but I was curious. I'll go here. Let's see what we can find. A crashed slaver ship is adrift at this beacon. The ship barely has enough functionality to hail you. The crew of this ship was eaten by a horrifying plant monster. Fortunately, it wasn't able to find us slaves in the brig. Ask about the plant creature. After it devoured everyone on the ship, except us, of course, it went back to its own ship. Maybe you can find it somewhere in this sector. The slaves sent the logs of the derelict ship to you, which helps you determine the likely destination of their ship. You might be able to convince one of them to join you. Oh. What are you? Are you just a rock guy? Rockman outcast. A dangerous Rockman refugee who was banished for opposing the Rockman elders. Inherited rock stats. 0.5 times speed and stun duration. Fire immunity. Max health 160. Learns combat faster. Combat damage increased by for every Rockman in the room. And 10% for every allied outcast in the room. Okay, I think I'll get probably the Rock Man. It's good to have one of each for events, kind of. Okay, request the outcast join you. The Rock agrees to work aboard your ship as the rest get off at the next population center. After taking the survivors onto your ship, you scrap the ship. It's been mostly looted already, but you managed to find some resources in the wreck. You drop them off as soon as you reach a safe haven. Okay. I think I'll still go with the crystal, probably. Though it does deal less damage, but I can use the active ability for locking down rooms. But yeah. It's good to have options. Now I can even... well, I can... If someone dies, then it's not going to feel as bad. Anyways. Also, yes, here's the quest, okay? Let's head that away. Slaver ship hails you directly, soliciting slaves for fair prices. Only 35 scrap for a brand new worker. What a steal of a deal! You'd have to be an idiot not to take this offer while it still lasts. I will attack. Okay, so they also have boarding. They don't have healing. That's very nice. So let's disable their weapons and then kill them all. Are you crystal? Yes, okay, that's potentially bad for me. Well, I'm not teleporting yet. I will just kill these guys coming aboard and then we'll see. Alright, so probably heading to the engine room. Well, I should be fine, I think. That's a big laser. Okay, just head to the engine room. And also, yes, let's do some suffocation tactics. Weapons will soon be ready. Okay, that's not great, but... is that the weapons room? That's not the weapons room. Never mind. Target the weapons. There we go. And let's not actually shoot anymore at this point. Pheromones also. And anything else? I guess you go repair. Also, goddammit, you're not there. I forgot. Go there. Okay. So they still have a three mantises actually. This is not going to be easy. But they might still send some boarders, after which it will be easy. Hopefully I can keep their big laser out of commission long enough and not destroy the ship in the meanwhile. So yeah, let's not fire yet, but fire pretty soon probably. At least the mantises repair slower, right? Never mind, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Not in this mod. No, yes it is. Free mantis. Okay, never mind. Free mantises don't have that debuff. Anyways, let's assemble a squad. Get ready to board. Let's shoot again. Okay, that pretty much takes care of the weaponry. Also, one of them is dead. Excellent. Excellent. So, heal this guy. Get ready to go. There we are. I don't actually need the engines at this point, so yeah. So there's 2 of them, but we should be fine, like completely, absolutely fine. Let's use the abilities. Lockdown. Pheromone. Okay, 1 more. Well, where are you going? Oh. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Well, we can change that. We surrender! No. You find a number of slaves in the cargo hold. They look at you questioningly, and one asks if they're to be released. You could use more crew, but it won't reflect positively on you for taking slaves like this. Okay, I am intrigued by the shell. What is a shell? But I think we'll roleplay as the good guys, and we don't really need more crew, so we aren't slavers. Free them all. The slaves are shocked when instead of shuffling them away, you unlock their chains and set them free. Several of them break into tears and others bow down to you. We thank you. We have nothing of worth to offer but our gratitude. Notoriety decreased general. Okay. Alright. Well, we are the good guys, but the reward there wasn't fantastic, sadly. Oh well. Anyways, return to your stations. And actually, you should be there, probably. There we go. 62 scrap. I don't think I spent any at this point, though I could get the teleporter as well as the reactor upgraded. There is this merchant here. I don't know if I want to go there. I don't think well, currently I don't need to go there, and also there's not much to buy, not with 62 scrap. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's upgrade the teleporter as well as the power. More power! Okay, there we go. Onwards. The moment you jump in, the vessel you've heard about turns to face you. As they hail you, the cultivator breaks into a toothy grin. Renegade, I've heard you've been killing some slavers lately. If you're interested in increasing that body count even more, I've got something you might want to consider. So we were told that this plant thing essentially attacked and slayed slaves without any provocation. I don't know if that's true though. So I could just attack, but I think I'll hear them out. There's a slaver that's been rising in the ranks of T. Kaka recently. Their base is hidden at this beacon. I've been planning an attack, but I don't think my ship can go at it alone. The base is guarded by 3 ships at all times. I might be able to take 2, but 3 won't do, especially if they call for reinforcements. Okay, so I don't know if we have enough time, but I guess I'll agree. Perfect. See you on the other side. Oh, it's here. You and the other ship approach the base. One of the defending vessels charge straight at you, while the base provides fire support. Reputation decreased slavers. Okay. Kind of big looking weapons, but I think we'll be fine. Anyways, I don't know. I don't think we'll have enough time, or I shouldn't spend time in trying to kill the crew here, since they have that support. So instead, let's just go for piloting and engines first, I think. So I don't know, maybe this weapon is actually a threat. Maybe. Let's do piloting and weapons. It's going to take a bit of effort to get through those Zoltan shields. Doesn't look like the weapons are a threat though. Okay, let's go instead for the engines. Okay, nearly done. The slaver guarding the base is blasted to pieces. You hope there were no slaves on board, but considering the purpose of the ship, that's unlikely. You help the cultivator clean up the other ships. Their ship is on its last legs, but before it explodes, the crew manages to beam down to the slaver base. By the time you get down there to follow them, they are already ripping apart the occupants of the base. You meet the cultivator stepping out of the boss's quarters, picking something out of their teeth. That felt good. Anyway, now that my ship is gone, I'm free to follow you. What do you say? Cultivator, huh? Elite vamp weed crew. These massive and terrifying orchids are responsible for fueling the profitable spore trade, but also make deadly opponents. Inherited orchid stats take 75% more damage from fires, slightly reduced suffocation damage. Active ability releases poisonous spores in the room that weaken enemies, will do less damage and become immobile while releasing spores. Okay, so if I send the cultivator out with a teleporter as a boarding party with someone, I need to be really careful if I use this ability. Max health is increased, enemy crew in the same room heal 25% slower, produces oxygen. Well, I guess I'll take the cultivator. I guess I could also leave the cultivator on my ship. The cultivator joins your crew. The rest of their crew stay on the base and collect the wealth on board, freeing the slaves as well. Okay. So, let's see here. Has, it seems, every single skill at level 1. So I could use... yeah, I could use... well, I don't know, him, her, it, anywhere I'd like, basically. Let's see. Do I have any skills on anyone else? Weapons, yes. Engines, almost. Piloting, yes. If I move the Zoltan out of the shields, though, I need to spend that power elsewhere. It's kind of convenient having this guy man the shields. You can also use the poison if the ship gets boarded. Or I could use the cultivator as a boarding party very carefully, I guess. So there's probably other species as well that are immune to the poisonous spores than the cultivators themselves, I would imagine. But it seems I don't currently have any. So yeah, I don't know. Let's just put the cultivator to man the... whatchamacallit? The radar. The sensors. Alright, there we go. Plenty of stores. For some reason. Separatist store, distress store. Let's go here. This beacon hosts an automated ship, but not of the usual variety. It's a surveyor, a class deployed by the rebels to scout out sectors autonomously. Okay, that's not the correct way to pronounce it, but anyway, if you can capture its black box, you should be able to access the data. Attack! Luckily, auto ship black boxes can survive most damage from combat. Destroy the ship and the data is yours. Mind control. Big frost laser. Small beam. Who's mind controlled? You are. I'll send the rock man to distract more or lesser. What a name. I don't think I'm afraid of their weapons, but I'm not sure if that's the correct assumption. This automated ship has taken damage in combat. It will now proceed to escape. Do not cause further damage to this ship. Now that the surveyor has seen you, if it can get away, it will report your location to the fleet. Well, we can't have that now, can we? We just cannot have that. You scrap the remains of the auto-surveyor and bring aboard its black box. You have two options, either transmit false data to the rebels to delay them, or download it to get a sector map. Send it to the rebels, I think. This should delay them for a while, or at least until they realize it's a hoax. 2 jumps of delay, nice. Doing well. We are doing well. Okay, so, yeah, yeah, sure, let's go to the distress store, I guess. I'm not sure if we actually benefit from the delay here. Still unsure if it's actually worthwhile to visit these locations I've already been to. Like, I can do the salvage mission, I think, but is it worth it? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, separatist store, I only have 100. Let's go to the distress store, I think. And then maybe, just maybe go here and then somewhere. Probably not, but maybe. Pirates don't always get along well with each other, and the scene at this beacon is evident. A hostile pirate ship is firing on another pirate station. The station's fate looks bleak unless you step in. Rescue! That's a big missile. Scary. Okay, a slug. Let's go deal with the slug. I could use Rico the Cultivator to help, but I don't think I need the help. Would be nice to have cloaking or a defense drone. If that hits, it's going to be painful. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Ouch indeed. Okay, that is the engines on fire and disabled. Okay, I guess I went in that case. Slug is dead. Do they have healing? They don't. Okay, that's the silver lining here, I guess. And also 2 crew members only. One of them is a shell. Active ability combusts, taking heavy self-damage to damage nearby enemy crew and systems. Slowly regenerates health back afterwards. Takes double damage from suffocation. Takes less damage from crew combat. And also a Zoltan. Interesting. Anyways, we'll take some damage, but I think we are A-okay. Let's get ready to repair. So it seems I'll probably be... Well, then again, they don't even have any shields. Again. everything on weaponry. I don't want to be hit by the missile again. If I can avoid it. Can fit 4 in there if I'd like. To repair. Okay, there we go. Am I doing too much damage? Possibly. The Sultan might even die, actually. You're damaged. How about sending Trico and Thomas as boarders? Now, their weapons are no longer a problem, and there's only one enemy crew left. So we should be fine. We should actually be fine here. You guys can repair that, and you guys attack. Let's go to the engines, probably, or the piloting, or even the cloak. Probably doesn't matter. You're not actually doing anything. Okay, in that case, let's just move here. And wait. There we go. With the crew dead, you quickly salvage what you can. You have rescued the store from their attackers. The store owners offer to trade. Analyze. Rat Pinpoint, a powerful modified pinpoint weapon that does massive crew damage and cripples enemy crew, but no hull damage, pierces 2 shields. Okay, that would be nice with what we are doing. I don't think I will though. Rat B. Irradiation Bomb. This bomb does no hull or system damage, but deals a lot of bio damage and cripples crew temporarily. That also would be okay. I have 29 missiles. Or a boring burst laser Mach 1. Mikael Olofsson. Clone Bay. I did say that I usually prefer to have that, but I'm not sure if that's a good buy. Guardian Drone Mark II. Anti-missile. Multi-purpose defense drone that can be swapped between anti-missile and anti-drone mode. Shoots faster than Mark 1. An intruder. Pestilence drone. Specialized toggle drone, excellent for pestering enemy ships. Toggles between rat or debuff mode. Rat mode does decent bio damage and creates breaches, while debuff mode applies stun and reduces health. Okay, so you can support your borders in many different ways. But yeah, I didn't get that drone system when I had the chance. If I had a drone system for sale here, then I think I would. But it seems there's not really much I want here. I mean, I could buy a weapon. It's not that big of an expense, but I think I'm doing just fine with what I have. Let's get a few repairs. Well, full repairs, I guess. Don't need any resources, so I guess I just leave now. Yeah, I don't think I will get the clone bay. Let's just make do with the med bay instead. Okay, you guys are back. Return to your stations and let's leave. Also, okay, yeah. Well, that does mean that there is kind of a reason to visit more merchants, I guess. And there's a ship here, so I guess some combat, probably. Okay, I think I will, in that case, since we also delayed the fleet. The map may have listed a store at this beacon, but the heavily armed separatist ship staring you down doesn't give off that impression at all. Attention, Federation vessel, this separatist security patrol. Search targets, Harmony agents, rebel sympathizers. Incentive for cooperation. Store access upon search completion. I don't think so. Instead, I will destroy you. I think. Harmony agents, rebel sympathizers. Okay, I don't know. I don't think we have any of those. Might be wrong, but this might still be a trap. I don't know. Refuse? Maybe? Can I still do things if I refuse? Will they attack me if I refuse? I think they will. I refuse. Error! Non-compliance detected. Executing elimination protocols. If you say so. Okay, boarding drone. Let's deal with that. And some ion weapons, some big ions. There's only one crew. Separatist NG. They don't have healing. Okay, how are you staying alive? Depressurized. This enemy's depressurized, meaning it has no oxygen system. Oxygen restoring crew such as orchids will provide reduced oxygen. Boarding with aerobic crew is not advised. Drone booster. Reduced suffocation damage. Okay, but how are you alive? The boarding drone might even be able to kill the Sultan. Sultan is now stunned. That's not good. Also, I should be doing that. Not paying enough attention. Okay, let's target the drone system first. Okay, you need to go. Go heal yourself. Did I give you the command or are you still stunned? Everyone's fucking stunned. Oh, uh-oh. Did the stun come from their weapons or from the boarding drone? Battle Mark II. I'm guessing the weapons. Well, if I can disable the drone, then we are fine. Is it now... Is it red? Okay, Sultan's dead. Rest in peace, Sultan. Oh well. Let's go for the weaponry next. Let's synchronize again though. Yeah, it's the... Of course it's the ion weapons. We are in the shield room, yeah, that explains it. I think it's random what system or what room enemy drones attack, so if that's the case, then we were quite unlucky here. It might not be the case though. There we go, weapons gone. So now the question is, can I kill this Separatist NG? I can't really teleport aboard. Weapons fire is perhaps not enough damage without destroying the ship. I guess I can try. I mean, he's content in staying in the piloting room instead of repairing the ship. Yeah, let's use Trico the cultivator there. Sure, why not? Why not? So yeah, rest in peace, Zoltan. Okay, like I said, not going to be boarding, so let's just see if I can do this way. Our desire to survive outweighs your desire to kill us. Let us go, please. No. The Separatist ship has been destroyed. At the very least, destroying Separatist ships means minimal casualties. Okay. Okay, well, crew-wise, we are still doing fine. We are fine. We can even buy crew if I'd like. Okay, now let's go here. As you jump into the system, a pirate advances on your position. They are refusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. If you say so. Okay, boarding, no healing. Interesting. Why would you do it like that? Hello. Let's open the door since we have the floral. Okay, target the weapons, I guess. And now target nothing. Alright, let's see here. So we have a Vampweed and a Rockman Outcast. Dealing some damage to them before I actually go would be good. So let's see. Are you heading to town? Oh, you're... okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. I can probably kill the human by just firing. This might be too much damage though, kind of. But the ship should still be... there. Also, do they have... something else to heal them? It seems maybe. Anyways, deal with this thing. Are you now using the poison? If you are we in trouble? And then again, if you are... no, we're not in trouble since it's cultivator, right? Hmm. Anyways. Alright. Okay. Back to piloting, huh? Let's not use weapons. Let's instead now just board. Deal with you first. There we go, the pirate ship will no longer torment this sector, you scrap the remains. Why am I not healing? The fight is over. The auto heal should activate. Why is it not? Okay, is that a glitch or am I missing something? Not sure. Anyways, I guess I can do it manually. Oh, there it went. Okay, interesting. Slightly weird. Anyways. So, we're over here. Let's now go here. A bright blue slug hails you, a fat cigar in his mouth, but he perks up when he sees you. Stranger! Why, hello there. Have you come to trade? Okay, oh, what the hell? Is that 7 bars of shields? Okay, I don't think I want to attack in that case. Slug repair gel, energy shield, energy bypass. This enemy can teleport both crew and bombs as well as mind control through energy shields. Resistant rooms. Will take non-system damage from weapons, but can be damaged by crew and fires. High-level threat. This enemy might pose a major threat to an unprepared vessel. Think carefully if this is an enemy you want to face, and keep your engines ready to run if things go south. Yeah, I don't think... I can't... You usually cannot trust slugs. Or at least you should be prepared for the betrayal possibility, but yeah, I'm not going to attack here. Yeah, I'm curious why there's a sell some resources first option, but I guess I'll pick that one. Sell some resources first. Low on scrap, stranger. High on resources. Well, lucky for you, stranger. I can take care of that. Okay, so I guess I'll sell some ammunition. I'm not using missiles. Missiles, crucial for any heavy payload, but if you find yourself with more than you can handle, stranger, I'll gladly buy some of you. Sell 15. Another day, another profit for both of us, eh, stranger? Ah, stranger, stranger, any self-respecting renegade knows they need some gear if they're going to survive. Okay, so you can't actually do that multiple times. There's only one page here, for some reason. And it seems we only have weapons for some reason as well. So some beam weapons, all of them are beam weapons. Okay, this sucks. I'm not getting anything. I don't think. Sight beam, a unique beam that is nearly instantaneous with its swipe. Very useful for getting past shields quickly. It also has a breach chance. Volge beam. Heaviest hitting beam ever conceived. Required power 5. Well, that's definitely heavy. Made in direct response for a poor fool who dared utter that the glaive might be as strong as it gets. Breach chance 50%. It seems we're getting a discount here. A slight discount. Anyways, that doesn't help because, like I said, I'm not getting anything. Pre-torch, preemptive torch. Pierces all shields. Interesting. Requires no power. What the hell? Can only be fired once per combat. Okay. Still, pretty good. Cinqueda. Pinpoint. This pinpoint weapon only does a moderate amount of damage, but quickly ramps up its fire rate until it becomes devastating on enemies with their shields down. Stiletto pinpoint. An upgraded pinpoint weapon that does 4 damage. Okay, definitely interesting, but like I've been saying multiple times, I think I'm fine with the weapons for now. And my personal preference is to use something like these laser weapons instead of beams. So you can do plenty of interesting things with beam weaponry. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. Sure, why not? Is that it? Oh. Well, damn. I thought there would be a quest as well. Oh well. That's kind of a waste. You've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. Ah, what a welcome surprise to see a fellow renegade. Unfortunately, I think you have something we want. No, why would I? Medbots. Okay, that's going to be a flak weapon. Multiverse Renegade. I'm not giving you tribute. Screw you. You aren't paying these guys anything. Prepare for battle. So they have hacking and cloaking, 3 crew members. Interestingly enough, this doesn't occur in the vanilla game. There's a med bay with only 1 space in the room. What are you going to hack? Is it the med bay? Yes. Oh, goddammit. Boarding drone. Why, game? Why? Why must you do this? Are you going for the shields again? If that's the case, then it's not random. It's planned. Oh, weaponry. That's perhaps even worse. Alright. Okay, go there. Go there. Okay, the game's difficulty is ramping up. So far so good though. Weapons are almost there. Okay, so they can hurt us. So far they haven't, but they can. I guess I'll go for the weaponry. There we go. Is there another boarding drone coming? If so, then... If so, I am not happy. I should now be able to do this, though. Get some oxygen back. Though, yeah, it's better to do this, I guess. Can't really use the healing, so we might even have to kind of... Well, we need to delay boarding because of the hacking. Need to deal with that, but they're about to cloak again, probably. Also, what are you? T-Lek Ghoul. Periodic ability below 80 HP ignites a fire in the current room. What a weird one. Very weird. Also, doesn't seem to require oxygen. Do you? Weapons are soon there, but like I said, they are about to cloak here. And there's that back again. Return to your stations. Okay, let's deal with the cloak next, I think. Oh, goddammit, another boarding drone. Maybe that in that case I go for the drone control. In a moment, I don't know. We've taken damage and I can't heal, so I guess, yeah, let's go for the drone control instead. There we go. And I can't really... Oh, never mind, that's the hacking. Okay, god damn it. That's actually not that terrible though. Mistake, but still. Now I can at least heal. Can I get some damn energy somewhere? I forget if this flag already fired. Yes, it did. Okay. Now there's... Oh, did it fire again? God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it to hell. Perhaps this... Yeah, this looks like it's definitely a flag cannon, but it fires less, but it fires faster. So maybe we're actually fine with the shields and... Well, mainly with the shields. Maybe. Yeah, it seems to be firing all the time. Losing oxygen. We might be getting hit though. You need to go. Okay, weapons. Let's go for the cloaking. Yeah, I don't think I can anymore kill the crew because I've dealt too much damage and it's too difficult. So instead, now I will just go for their weapons, I think. Well, maybe piloting actually, so they don't get to leave. God damn it. They have hacked. They have hacked the medbay again. That means more or lesser might die. Okay, difficulty ramping up, and my weapons are not ready to fire yet, which means we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Crystal is at 22 health. Battle drone is nearly dealt with. Yeah, not much I can do. I just need to wait until the ship is destroyed. And in the meanwhile, you will probably die. You can't really break out of there, can you? Not fast enough. No way. Oh, they're surrendering. God, this is worse than the time we had to fight off an infestation of parasitic bat worms. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we surrender. Okay, I guess this time I will accept. To save people's lives. Alright, close one. Close call for our human. $250 scrap. That's very nice. Guess I'll spend some now. Let's get some power. 2 bars at least. What else? Maybe even upgrade the teleporter again. Maybe do the medbay now. Yeah, let's actually do the medbay 2 upgrade, because... partly because of... let's see here, internal upgrade. Medbay. What upgrade do you want to install? Oh, was this not the right thing? No, it's not the right thing. But we have some things here. I guess I should take a look here. Medbot dispersal... while medbay is powered, crew will heal anywhere on the ship at 25% speed. Might be worthwhile, but never mind. Okay, what was it that I was thinking about? It's somewhere. Onboard tech. It's not this. Doesn't mean there's not something there that I would like to have. Okay, here we have long-range jump. Performance upgrade. What does that do? Speeds up FTL charge rate by 30%. Okay. Now I can also do teleporter upgrades. I forget where the hell I can upgrade my crew from. You needed medbay level 2 for that. It's not here, I don't think. Obviously it's not in the door control, but let's take a look. What is this? Can't even get it. Okay. I am confused. Teleporter, a reconstructive teleporter. That's pretty nice. Self-powered. Provides full power to the system, freeing up reactor points and allowing it to operate at max level constantly, provided the system is undamaged. But you need teleporter level 3. Interesting, that's very good. external variants, modular variants. While somewhat rare outside of starting configurations for certain ships, you may sometimes find special augments marked with an X. These augments will provide their function normally as an augment, but can be converted to the internal version for free under the purchase menu. External augments do not count towards mutually exclusive upgrades or upgrade limits. However, once you exchange them for their internal version, they will. So be careful. Converting an external augment to an internal cannot be undone. Never mind. Yeah, okay, it's probably somewhere else. Onboard lab. Yeah, it's this one, okay. The onboard lab can be used to install upgrades for your crew. You can install the lab for free with a level 2 medbay, otherwise you must use additional resources. Okay, install the lab for free. Check it. Please select the species you want to upgrade or view currently installed modifications for. Now let's learn about this. The onboard lab, once installed, allows you to install modifications for species and specific crew types. You must have at least one crew of that species to be able to install modifications for it. Unless specified otherwise, all modifications apply retroactively and to crew gained after the modification was installed. Lab modifications come in two forms, primary and secondary. So it's for a species, not for a person, if I'm understanding this correctly. Primary modifications apply to all crew of a specific species. However, you can only have one primary modification installed per species, and cannot uninstall modifications. Each species has exactly 3 options for primary upgrades, all of which are available as long as you have the lab installed and at least one crew of that species. Okay, so this is for the species. Okay, secondary modifications are probably just for a specific individual. Once you've installed the lab, you may upgrade it once more to unlock secondary modifications. Unlike primary mods, secondary mods only apply to specific crew types. No crew type has more than one secondary mod, and you may install multiple secondaries under the same species. Okay, so this is for species as well. You do not need a crew member of that subtype to install a secondary for it. Specific crew types. Return. Okay, well, let's see. Human. I'm not sure if I should get anything since I'm so diversified. The DEI requirements have definitely been met aboard the ship. Diversification, teamwork neurons. Oh, these are primaries. Okay, secondaries. Teamwork neurons, natural intuition. Well, let's see. Diversification. Plus 12% buff to movement speed, combat damage, repair speed, and health. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Mantis. Selective killing. Grants an extra 60% damage in melee combat, but lose range damage. Interesting. Fireflies. 75% fire resistance and 20% sabotage speed. Suzerains and bishops will take default fire damage. Huh. Okay, I don't think this is a good use of my scrap since I have only... I don't have multiples. I have a diversified selection of crew, so... It's kind of not doing all that much, in my opinion, at this moment. And also, if one of them dies, then I might never actually find a replacement that benefits from an installed upgrade. How about the internal upgrade store? Is there something I want? Yeah, the self-powered is very good. So I could get that now, actually. If I fully upgrade the teleporter. Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, no more stores coming up. Okay, sure, I'll do it. Teleporter maxed out, and now let's also spend the scrap here. Self-powered. Provides full power to the system, freeing up reactor points and allowing it to operate at max level constantly. Perform. You install it. Nice. Nice, nice. And I guess I might perhaps also get that reconstructive version. Crew are healed to full every time they teleport. Sure, it's all of my scrap, but sure. Okay, there we go. There we go. That helps quite a bit. An Argeon ship is putting out a distress squall. A T-Kaka ship is following it, likely intending to take slaves. Okay, let's fight the slavers. The T-Kaka ship seems content with you as their new target. So mind control, teleporter. Not much else, it seems. Ton of mantises though, 5 of them. Scary. No healing though. No healing, huh? Well, I can't really use the teleporter at this point, since we're getting boarded as well. Only by 2, though. Let's synchronize the weaponry. Where are you going? Okay, there. With teleporters 3, English is difficult. I could actually board now and target just one of them, and I should be fine probably, actually. Yeah, let's do it. This is a slight risk, but let's do it. Use your abilities. Oh, did you change your target there? Sucks that I don't have the door upgrades. That is going to be a problem. So you're doing that. Let's distract you. So yeah, you have no active abilities. Oh, where are you? You actually decided to go that way. I don't know why, but I'm fine with it. You guys are okay there, it seems. Weapons are soon online. Okay, so what system first? Weapons or mind control? Or even shields. There's a slight risk from their weapons. I think I'll go for that first. Double check everything's going okay. There we go. Mind control is gone as well. Let's close these doors. Can't close that one, okay. I guess I could try the poison ability, but then I probably want to move my NG out. Can use the nano ability though. Well, does that even help? Maybe it doesn't. Anyways. So next up, mind control, I think. So I might need to move here. Probably will need to move. I can get my boarding crew back though and fully heal them and then help here. In a moment, probably yes, I should be doing that. Okay, you guys are in trouble now, so let's do something about it. You guys back. You guys go to the medbay. Weapons are back, so target this system. We surrender! No. No. Hopefully I can kill the crew, actually. No! Don't kill them. I mean, don't destroy the ship, is what I mean. Right, I still have one use of the lockdown ability. Power still charging though. We still have 4 mantises, 3 of which are damaged. Only 1 hull left. I did too much damage. Well, at least I can't shoot anymore if my guy's on their ship. But the fire at least won't deal hull damage anymore. And with 3... Well, the teleporter isn't ready yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There it is. Okay, now let's go here. I think, well, then again, there's no oxygen there. Instead, take out the piloting, probably. The safe option would be to just destroy the ship. But I'm a greedy bastard. So I can close my doors now. Well, actually, let's do it like this. Let's go here instead. This system is already damaged, so I can't accidentally destroy it. So let's use the... Oh, it's not ready still. That's a problem, actually. That is a problem. That is an actual problem. Damn it. How long does it recharge? It's going to be too late anyway. So I have to rely on my level 3 teleporter. It's probably fine. Probably. Probably. Hopefully. I can't leave the room. It's cutting it close. There we go. Back. And we are fully healed. Alright. Now let's do it again in a moment. They have their weapon back, but only one. Then again, if I destroy it now, that's hull damage 1, right? I think so. So instead, if I go somewhere else... Well, I can try to micromanage it so that I don't start attacking the system, I guess, but I don't know. Do I trust myself? Let's see if they attack me here. They do. And I'll save the crystal ability, since I don't seem to be needing it at the moment. Okay, there we go. There we go. With the slavers dead, the ship is yours to harvest. There are slaves in the hold. They request for you to contact the smuggler. This is certainly a reversal of fortune. We make our business in selling certain people their freedoms. Since you have enabled us to deliver more customers to their desired destinations, I think it's only fair that we cut you in on some of the profits. Be seeing you. In exchange for their customers, you are given a weapon and some scrap. Recycler bomb. Reputation increased smugglers. No additional crew members. What's the... okay, R. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's see here. So what is that weapon? Recycler bomb. Self-teleporting explosive that converts useless materials into explosives. Does not require ammunition, but has a longer cooldown and can only fire a limited number of times each fight. Okay, it seems to be pretty bad in that case. Well, at least in our current situation here. Also, I wonder if there are ships in the mod that have more weapon slots than 4. I wonder. There's so many weapons. Anyways, carry on. We are doing pretty well. Not too far from the beacon, you detect a destroyed cargo ship with its cargo scattered nearby, intact. 2 blue options. Well, it seems to be just the same thing. Advanced scan on the boxes. You are able to breach the protective barrier and scan the cargo. It appears to be filled with military supplies. You take everything you can use. Yay! Let's leave. I could also spend scrap, but let's leave. You've arrived. Okay, let's explore. Strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill this vessel with fuel and it will supply you with drones. Attack! I don't need drones. Can't really do much with the teleporting. I'm not going to risk it. Might be possible to actually survive long enough to be able to teleport back, but I don't remember. I don't remember just how it works. I think specifically with level 3 teleporters it's pretty likely that I could survive, but let's not risk it. Do they even have anything else? They just have a drone. Okay, so if I really wanted to, I could farm some piloting. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's just destroy the shields first. Alright, I guess I can go double speed. Sure, let's go shields again. And then other things. Also, piloting is now maxed out anyway for our pilot. Autoships are no small threat. Well, this one was. But at the end of the day, you reduce everyone that comes in your path to mere scrap matter. Next sector. Ministry Frontier. Okay. Zoltan sector, okay. Friendly. Zoltan Ministry. Threat level medium-low. Tensions between the Federation and Zoltans are high, but the Zoltans ultimately favor law and order over just about anything else. Don't push any buttons, and hopefully the Zoltans will let you pass without issue. Sadly, we lost our Zoltan. Might have gotten some blue events. So if I really wanted to, I could actually act as a pirate here and attack this Ministry Guard. And I do know there are special rewards if you kill the crew. You've entered Zoltan territory. This species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured a fair hearing. Music unlocked, Zoltan. The Zoltans are a strict race, and it appears they have stationed a guard ship here to protect entry to their sector. They don't seem to show interest in you. Do I want to be the bad guy? Are we the baddies? There's definitely benefits to both approaches, I think. If we become the baddies, can we even get some of the quests available here? Maybe I'll save the baddie thing for another run. I'll contact the guard. Let's see what we can get by begging. Oh, I can threaten with a blue option. Are we the baddies anyway? We acknowledge your hail. What is it that you seek to accomplish by contacting us? Can I resist the blue option? No, I can't. Let's threaten the god. There is no need for violence, friend. We will give you some supplies as you request, so long as you power down those weapons. Notoriety increased, Ministry. Okay. Also, can I actually see the... Is it here? No. Where was it that I can see? Mission reports? Reputation data. Okay, T-Kaka -3. Argeon +1. Plenty of -1s, +1s. Okay. Anyways, not sure if that blue option was really worth it, but made it. Okay, let's see. Store Orchid. Not yet, at least. Weird sector layout. You arrive at the Sultan security checkpoint set up in a perimeter around the beacon. Traveling vessel, you will submit to crew profiling to identify fugitives of the Empire. Really? Will I? So I could really just go all out by attacking them here. I've already pissed them off. Yeah, I'll just... I don't know. We are the baddies. Expecting resistance, their energy shield is raised. Okay, they have cloning. They have a blue Sultan and a green Sultan. Well, 2 of each. It seems that's merely aesthetic. Yeah, seems to be. Okay. Weaponry-wise, they are no threat. So this should be a cakewalk, I think. Let's just go for their shields first. Then I need to destroy the cloning and then port them. Well, actually, let's use that, yeah. Yeah, they can't really do anything, it seems. Oh, whoopsie. I wasn't... God damn it. I didn't mean to auto-fire there. Anyways, doesn't matter. Or does it? Maybe it does. I took damage. Whoops. Whoops, never mind. That does deal damage there. Okay, since they have 3 shields though, kind of need to go for them. Well, let's board or... Can I speak? The answer is no. Let's board already. Target the... No, let's go to pilot him first. Let's also use the abilities, I guess. Okay, now let's see. Their evasion should be pretty much 0, so I should actually be able to go for the weapons after all. So I need to be really careful not to deal too much damage. Really, really careful. Okay, so Clone Bay is next. Okay, don't fire anymore. That should be enough. Also need to be mindful of the explosions, definitely. So teleport pretty soon. Now, let's heal up. Okay. It's risky being the bad guy. Make way for the bad guy. You scrap what you can and prepare to jump to the before the other guards arrive. There we go. There we go. Store Mantis, Distress, Store Orchid. Nebula. Okay, what I'm going to do here is take a little in real life break and then I will continue.